Hi guys. So I don't think I've ever done a video in my car while it's dark, but here we are. YOLO. I have my ice, I have my Dr. Pepper, I have my journal and my pen. I'm set. The only thing I need is a glass of wine. Probably gonna buy that tomorrow. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Anyway, but I just wanted to come here and just share a self-care tip that is very affordable. And regardless if you have this item or not, it is still possible to still achieve. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. No matter what I've done in the day, whether it's go to work, see a friend, hang out with girlfriends, or catch up, get gas, run errands, no matter what I have done in the day, I always take a few moments, a few minutes, however long it takes me, and I just sit in my car. And even if you don't have a car, you can still take a few moments before you go inside to just kind of like woosah, just sit, and that's it. If you have stairs outside of before you get to your home, sit on the stairs. If you like the rain, sit in the rain. If you like the weather that day, just take a moment to enjoy. And that is just something I've been finding enjoyment in, that I figured I'd share with you guys. Like, if y'all need a new self-care tip, or you trying to find another way to include it in your day, I'm not always able to just sit down, have a spa day, or really like, I'm not always financially able to just always get my nails done or get my feet done all the time. Especially just like sometimes you're just not able to, you know what I'm saying? And self-care is still sitting in your car. You're still taking your time out for yourself, and it's time for you. That doesn't include anyone else. Now, if you invite other people in that's your business. Do your thing, okay? Because I'm minding my business. Now, if you want to invite other people into your self-care time, that is your business. Do you, boo-boo, okay? But for me, that is just like, my two favorite places is the shower and my car. Two favorite places, hands down. I'm able to wash off the day in the shower, and then I'm able to just enjoy me while I'm inside of my car. And one of the very things I'm thankful and grateful for is my car, because I've been without one a lot longer than I've had one. I remember times where I've prayed, fasted, and just wanted a car so damn badly. Like, I kid you not. Now some of y'all be like, wait, you seem young. Like what you mean you prayed and you fasted? Like, yes. With my life experience, when I was young up until now, all of what I've experienced in life, I have not had a car a lot longer than I've actually had one. And so when I say that one of my favorite things to do for self-care is just sit in my car, hell yes. I wanted to say something else, but I want to keep this PG, okay? Because if I was talking to one of my girlfriends, I'd just be going off, okay? But anyway, but yeah, I just wanted to share this moment with you guys because, for one, it's vulnerable, because I'm actually riding in this same moment, and then it dawned on me, like, yo, share this. Somebody might need to hear, like, just sit in your car. If you had a bad day at work, baby, don't go in that house with that same attitude, with that same, don't do that. Take a few minutes in your car. Calm the hell down before you go into your house. You do not want to carry that same thing in your house that you was at work. This is also why I take time. I don't care how good my day was. I take time to sit in my car. Now, I also notice a difference with me myself if I don't do this. Because one of my personal challenges has been to be present where I am. I don't want to be thinking about work when I'm at home, and I do not want to be thinking about home when I'm at work. Now, mind you, emergencies happen. Life happens. I get that. But for the majority of the way, for me, myself, and I want to be as presently possible in the environment that I'm in. If I'm in Bible study, I don't want to be thinking about work. So it's like a mental awareness in my brain of like, okay, where are you in this moment? And if I can't take my mind off of work, if I can't take my mind off of whatever was going on before I came to park, then I need to do something to release that. It could be driving somewhere. It could be taking a drive to nowhere, driving back to just... It could be bumping my music up on volume number 40 because I want to. And if that bothers people, oh well, you should bump your music to 40 and enjoy your damn self, okay? Because that's what I be doing. Sometimes all I'm able to do is bump my music as loud as I humanly can tolerate to get into my destination. That is also self-care. I don't care what nobody say. If you hear somebody bumping loud music, that's their version of self-care, baby. Okay? I don't care. Call it ghetto because honestly, it's not ghetto. It's self-care. Everybody's self-care looks different. It's not always getting pretty at the nail salon. Come on now. Yes, that is self-care. I'm not knocking it. It's just when you're trying to figure out cost-effective ways to do self-care, to make it doable for you, because every person, I don't care what stage of walk you in, you deserve time for you, yourself, and you. Like, I mean, just you time. Like, finding time to just enjoy the life that you're living. Baby, it's hard trying to find enjoyment when you genuinely do not like the place that you're at in life, especially if you're not really like are able to really change how you want to or make moves how you want to, especially if they're not adding up to like if you have a budget, like if you have a budget and you're trying to like make moves and you don't have the budget to do that, you can't really like do much in that moment, right? I'm putting on my glasses because it's my glasses and I look cute. I typically take my glasses off for my videos because I hate the reflection on camera of my glasses because it looks weird. See, I can't. Yeah, it's irritating me. Because then you see like everything that's going on around. I don't like that. I like the focusedness. Okay. Anyway. And honestly, that's a very pure moment because anyone that knows me, see, like if you made it to this far in the video and you know me and we're cool or whatever, you've experienced me doing that where I might have focused my attention on something and tried to explain it, and then I totally backtrack, and then I kind of like almost take away what I said. Like I do that all the time, and sometimes it's annoying because when I'm trying to tell a story, I can't really like tell it because I find myself like taking it back a little bit. Like, can I say this? And then I say some, then I'm like, wait, say something. It's the funniest thing. Like just me putting on my glasses, like, oh yeah, my glasses are cute, but I couldn't really like just leave them on because I don't like the reflection of what you see in my glasses on camera. Like that irritates the heck out of me. Like honestly, I wouldn't be able to focus to finish out the video if my glasses were on. So that's a funny moment to anyone that knows me, and if you don't know me, here's a vulnerable moment of me. If you don't get it, I'm sorry. for one. And then two, I just like, I have a fast track mind. So my words are not as fast as my brain. My brain is in mind is always on. Just to like give you a little piece of like who I am. One thing I've experienced like in my relationships with people, whether they're, you know, relational, friendships, whatever they're in or whatever, one thing I commonly realize is that whenever I'm trying to say something, my brain is running so fast that when I'm actually trying to like, when I'm trying to say a statement, it doesn't come out how it is in my brain. And so if I'm talking really fast and it doesn't sound right, it's because I'm talking fast in my brain and it's not processing at the same rate when I'm saying it. Because I really try to like think about what I'm saying, and it's almost impossible for me to do that, because if my brain is already saying what it's trying to say, but I'm also trying to think about what I'm saying, it contradicts itself. So naturally I contradict myself without realizing that I'm contradicting myself, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating for me, and then it's also frustrating for whoever I'm trying to communicate with, because I try to over communicate, but sometimes it's hard when I'm really trying to like figure out what the hell I'm saying. So if I've ever tried to express my feelings to you or express like a moment that bothered me, it's always after the fact, because how I feel in the moment isn't always accurate. I have to actually feel what I'm feeling. Does that make sense? So like, to anyone that may view my video and you're like, what the hell are you saying? Because it's turned into a self-care video, but now it's like, okay, what the hell you're saying? Like, we're just gonna do like at least, anyway, we're just gonna do this video, okay? It's gonna be all in one self-care plus extra. That's the title of this video, baby. That's the title of this video. Okay. Anyway, I got too hype. No, I didn't get too hyped. That's my personality. I'm genuinely like excited about this video because it's authentically me, okay? And if that's too much for you, that means you not enough. I'm just kidding. But have you ever heard the term like you're too much, or you got too much energy, or just too much? I always like kind of hear like the opposing statement. Like, if you're too much, then why don't you just come up, you know? Or you're just not enough for that, or you're too, or it could be that you are too much for that person to like actually, you know, what, you know, does that make sense? That didn't come out right. Anyway, moving straight along. Moving right along. You may be too much for that person, like for what they can like handle ish. But then people also say like, oh, you're too much for me. Is it really that I'm too much, or you don't want to come up to par? You know, like I always think of those whenever I hear that, because I've heard, oh, you're too much, my entire life. So good. I just had to do that. It's so good. Dr. Pepper is amazing, okay? It's ice cold too. Whew, and it was fresh because it has a little burn at the end. Girl, if you a Dr. Pepper or a Coke lover, and I'm only saying Coke because Coke do the same thing. You know it's a good Coke or a good Dr. Pepper when it's cold and you taste the coldness, you taste the flavor, and then you swallow, and then you feel the little tingle. Yes, that's how you know you got you a good old drink right there. Yo, it just, girl, y'all, that just hit so different. Cold always hit different versus hot, man, because don't nobody want no room temperature Dr. Pepper. Give me ice cold, baby, even if you gotta give me a cup of ice. I don't care if it's room temp. Do you have some ice? Oh my, let me stop this video because I don't talk about 5 main things. This is supposed to be a self-care little 5-minute video. It turned into 15 minutes, but it's okay. My personality really shines. This is actually what it's like whenever I'm telling a story. You get funny me, you get serious me, you get emotional me, all at the same time. Like, that's literally how I tell a story. Like, please, friends, if whoever watches my video and we talk on the at least on a regular type of basis, like, you know, please, if this is how I am telling a story, please give the tea in the comments. I'm asking you to. Like, this is really how she is when she's telling a story. Please believe her when she says. Oh my gosh. Welcome to a day in the life of that girl with the camera. I was actually going to be like kind of emotional because like I'm writing an emotional poem because I'm in my feelings a little bit. I have been all day, but also it's the time of the month or whatever. So at least I'm about to start because like I'm getting like cravings and all of that, but you know how that goes. So, and that's what I thought this video was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a more of a sad video because I'm a little like in between feelings. Like I don't really know how to feel, but it feels more sad than anything. Excuse me, because I'm kind of like asking questions that make you think, that doesn't really require an answer, but if you do answer, that's not a wrong answer. Does that make sense? So that's kind of where I'm at, okay? And it's crazy because like this is the second time of me writing today. I've been like in a writing like zone, like I've been wanting to just write, and here's my time to shine. So, and I'm just kind of like inviting you guys along. I'm not really gonna say what I'm gonna write. I miss doing like my little like poem videos, you know what I'm saying? So I gotta do a couple here, but I'm trying to also work on a project, so I don't want to like spoil that because it'll most likely be something that like really was monumental for me. So we gonna see. Anyway, that's it, y'all. This was a long video. Hopefully it makes up, you know, because I've been giving out a little short videos, so hopefully this makes up for, you know what I mean? So there you go. You get your little mini vlog, story time, a little sunlight on like, a little light on like how my personality is like on a regular. Like this is me. Like literally, totally, like especially. Anyway, I'm gonna end this right here. Y'all have a good night. Have yourself, you know what? It's giving tab. It's giving tab at the moment. And when I say tab, I mean Tabitha Brown on Instagram and on TikTok, where she's like, y'all have yourselves a good night, and tomorrow have yourselves a good day. But even if you can't have a good one, don't you dare go out and mess with somebody else's. You hear? All right now. I love when she says that because it puts it into perspective, because you may not can have a good day, but just don't ruin somebody else's chances of having a good day, okay? Because somebody else may be having a good old, you know, a really good old jolly time type of day, you know? But even if you can't, just don't go out here trying to mess with nobody else's. You know what I'm saying? Like, take your time to just release in a healthy way. Like, write, splatter some paint, like on a canvas or something. Rip a canvas. That's yours, not nobody else's, okay? And, or scream, you know what I'm saying? Not at nobody. Maybe, you know, outside on a lake or something, or in your pillow, something like that. Or you know what I'm saying? Or just cuddle up in your blanket. and try to give yourself a nap. Don't be trying to do nothing extra. Just lay down. Just breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Being mindful of your breathing is such a power. It's such a power to be mindful of, because if it forces your mind to stop thinking about whatever it is, whatever's stressing you out, pay attention to your breathing. You can see how long you can actually hold your breath in between breaths when you're mindful of your breaths. I know that that was a tongue twister. There's Dr. Pepper though. It's amazing. But when you're mindful of like your breathing, when you're doing that, it's such a power to have in your mind as well, because your mind is able to really just relax. It's almost like you're relaxing your mind without knowing it by focusing on something that's so important in your living. Because being mindful of how you're breathing anyway is also a question that's also asked, like whenever you go to the hospital and maybe there's like you're sick or something, like I don't know, or something happens and you notice that your breathing is off. Certain sicknesses and diseases are lined up to shortness of breath along with other symptoms, or you not breathing properly, like why there could be sinuses or asthma or whatever it is, like because not all like breathing things is just breathing. It's also attached to your lungs, because it's word it all connects, you know what I'm saying? So be mindful of your breathing too. We started with self-care and we're ending with self-care. There you go. Officially, that girl at the camera signing off. Y'all, please be mindful. If you're breathing, have a good day and a good night.